Yo, what is up, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and people of the internet? It's Bossy here, bringing you guys another YouTube video back onto my channel. Today for you guys, I'm going to be doing a Storytime is Fun Time episode where I talk about things that have happened to me in the past, things I've done in the past for your entertainment and storytime form. And today for you guys, I'm going to be talking about a story that actually happened not too long ago, which actually happened around 3 months ago. And this is actually, I'm going to be bringing it to my YouTube channel because a lot of people actually have been asking me about this, and IRLs and subscribers alike, they didn't know anything about my personal life. And me and my ex-girlfriend broke up a while back in September, and a lot of people didn't know what was going on. And I've noticed actually people doing my first time being dumped videos, and I decided, hey, fuck it, why not make my own my first time being dumped. Now thankfully this doesn't hurt me at all anymore, and I actually have a new girlfriend, which I'm really happy with. She's actually a really great person, and I'm so happy to be with her. But this is just gonna be a little short story, I guess. So for those of you guys who don't know, here we go, buckle up and let's get into today's story. So in today's story, again, I'm gonna be talking about my first time being dumped. Now, if you guys don't know, I was in a relationship for about 2 years and something months. It was actually about to be 3 years in November, and we actually had some ups and downs throughout the relationship. We actually broke up a couple of times, where it was quote-unquote breaks. I guess we can take a break. And honestly, the relationship wasn't so great, to be honest. It was pretty shitty. We basically forced ourselves to stay in the relationship, and I myself, I tried to look at the bright side, and this, as bad as it's gonna sound, I've actually had so many opportunities to have different girls in the relationship, and I still thought to myself, I was like, nah, it's not really worth it. I already had this worked out for so long. There's no point in ending something, just to try it out with a new girl and then have it to just go down the shitter. So that's actually the type of relationship I was with this girl. And it's gonna probably sound like a douchebag thing about my part, but that's honestly how it was. It was just basically like we were close friends, and I'll get to the point where she actually mentioned that, and I agreed with her. So after so long of being together, we actually finally hit our breaking point where I forgot how it went. I think it started off as a joke on Twitter, and then it led to like a little mini argument where she then started saying that I had a small dick, and I was just like, all right, this joke's a little bit taken too far. So I texted her. I was just like, yo, is everything all right? She's like, yeah, I'm fine. What are you talking about? I was like, I don't know, you're acting a little bit weird on Twitter. And she's just like, nah, I'm good. And I was just like, it kind of looks like you're arguing with me or something. And she's like, well, the only time we actually ever talk is when we argue. So I was just, at this point, I was just like, damn, all right. So I tried to talk to her and see what was going on, and one thing led to another, and I actually asked her, finally, I was just like, are you even happy with us? And then she sent me like 6 different paragraphs about something that I didn't even fucking read. So I just basically summarized it by just looking at a quick glance and went, so that's a no. And then she sent me some more paragraphs, and I was just like, all right, so do you want to just end it? So she finally said yes, and that's when I got dumped. And that's not even the bad part of it. Honestly, obviously I did cry because so much fucking time spent together. I don't know if she cried. She probably didn't. She probably was just like, yeah, fuck you. So I'm kidding, but I obviously cried, and then then I went home. No, it was actually through text. Then I went to my dad's house, ate, cried, spaghetti. Dad's spaghetti, not mom's spaghetti. Then I got home, and then I just fucking played video games. And then we decided to stay friends. It didn't go so well. Mind you, this is gonna be also another story, moral. I'm gonna make a different video about what I was gonna say. I'm gonna continue with the actual focusing on being dumped. Don't become friends with your ex. So we tried to stay friends, and one thing led to another. It didn't go out so well. We tried to stay buddy. Mind you, I tried my hardest, honestly, and then it got a little bit awkward where she started, when we were texting, she started sending me screenshots of her friends telling her to fuck these guys, blah blah blah, and she thought it was funny, and I was just like, nah, it's really not. So please stop fucking sending me that. And she actually got a little bit worked up about that, and then she started sending me Snapchats of her playing video games with other guys, and I was just like, okay, cool, I mean, can you just fuck off? And I actually probably like a couple of days after that, I actually did tell her to fuck off, and then that's when everything just went downhill, and we got into arguments. Then I just literally cut off all communication. I didn't get my hoodies back, actually. She actually fronted on Twitter and said that she burnt my hoodies or threw my hoodies away or some shit, and then came back to me saying that I could get my hoodies back if I gave her back if I gave her back her Mortal Kombat. But I mean, if you say you threw away someone's hoodies, I'm probably gonna go sell your shit. So yeah, there's that. But basically, you know, it didn't go so well, and then, you know, if you guys do follow me on Twitter, then we got into a heated argument, which started off as me making a joke about fucking Hurricane Matthew, which then led to my sex life for some apparent reason, and that's pretty much it. So that was my first time being dumped. I don't know if anyone else has ever been in an extreme dump where like they have to have a psycho murderer and shit like that. I've seen it in the movies, but I've never seen it in person. Actually, I do know someone who actually got chased by a car by their ex-girlfriend because of when they broke up with them. So that's pretty psycho. But thankfully, mine was more just an emotional fucking breakdown. I'm thankful that she broke up with me. Now I can actually experience life more. And as fucked up as that sounds, I'm sorry if she's watching this. Then so, but you know, it is what it is. That's life. You know, whenever a door closes, another one opens. So I hope you guys, you know, kind of got this clarified. I know some of you guys were probably curious, and someone actually asked me, like, did he break up with his girlfriend? Whose girlfriend is he talking about? But you know, that's the end of it, and I hope you guys did enjoy today's video. And if you guys have ever been through a breakup, I'd like to know in the comment section down below. I'm actually pretty curious, you know, to see how that goes. And yeah, that's my story of my first time ever being broken up with. And I'm sorry if I do sound down. I'm just fucking sick right now. My nose, if you guys can tell, my nose is killing me. My throat's itchy and my head hurts. So that's the end of it. So I hope you guys did enjoy today's video, and I'll be seeing you guys next time. Peace.